Another last second swing dictates the top two surfers advancing through round 2, heat 5. Let's load it up again. Round 2, heat 6, Ethan Ewing, Gony, Zubizarreta, Logan, Bediamol, who got an incredible barrel yesterday, and Olamana Eleogram is fighting through an injury.
Before this, so this is Olamana Eleogram with the injury. You can see the knee brace on the front leg there, and you know, he said that it doesn't hurt if he doesn't extend his leg too much. So he's going to keep it bent the entire time out there. That's his goal.
Stay low.
Stay low. Stay, you know, in that kind of spring position. Surfer in blue, Gony Zubizarreta from Spain. You know, this guy probably got the funnest name to say on tour. Zubizarreta.
Zubizarreta. Live action. Surfer in red, Ethan Ewing. Highly touted QS surfer. He is your world junior champion. The accolades keep piling up. One thing he's got to do now is back it up. And here's our first look at Ethan Ewing here at the Advanced World Cup of Surfing.
Yeah, he looks so confident on these waves out here at Sunset. He surfs this wave really well. Nice little turn down into the pocket there. Comes up, tries to find lip line. Gets a quick sweep off the top there. And finishes up with a third one. So great surfing from Ethan Ewing to open up.
Here's Bediamol, who we saw yesterday, get one of the top tubes of the day. Layback snap right under the lip. I'm kind of becoming a big Logan Bediamol fan as this thing rolls on. Right behind him, Olamana Eleogram eyeing the tube. He had to get out of there.
You know, he's having a rough go even on the QS. Here's a replay. Nice little snap up into the corner there, looking for it, and then a big layback jam on the inside. Logan Bediamol, here's a water shot, falls out of the sky, and then comes into that corner, kind of loses the rail for a second, re-engages, and then kicks the tail out on the inside there. And here's Ola's wave. He's looking for a tube on the inside corner, but the thing shuts down, so he pulls through the back.
That he had in 2017 is going to be equate to a huge 2018 for Ethan Ewing. Here goes Gony Zubizarreta. He's got a foam monster in front of him. This wave is really not allowing him to really engage. Strider, how hard is it?
And look at how beautiful this wave is. It was an absolute gorgeous wave. Comes off the bottom, and he's got a perfect tempo, and he snaps into the corner there.
No.
But there was a little bit of lift from the backwash. We saw Bino, it happened to Bino in the last heat. So watch this right here. The lift of the backwash pushes him, grabs the rail, and puts him in the lip and the impact zone coming down, and it just gets driven down. Look at beautiful bottom turn. You can see him kind of hit a little bit of a lump there, but on his re-entry right here on the turn, you see the rail line dig too deep on the top there, and that bump coming up the face catches his board, puts him in the lip, and he really does well to re-engage and almost pulls it as he comes down into it, but then the whitewater coming up, the lip line coming down, that is just not a fun position.
That I tried, but I thought was little smaller. And I tried to take some weight. I felt good because the last wave, the wave was like a good size, and I did well because I changed the board, so I stuck for.
This happened during the interview. Surfer from Maui getting into the lead.
That's right. Logan snaps off the top, right under the lip.
Nope. One of the top guys on the QS. I'm excited to watch Jorgen's next heat. Olamana Eleogram right now just fading into the pit. Just can't find an exit.
Ooh, that had to hurt. That wave just came down right on his dome.
Right behind him, Ethan Ewing. We'll see if he can come back from what was a brutal wipeout. Nice opening carve. Straight up in the lip again. So kind of cruising on this wave, but just clean surfing. I think the judges are going to give that, you know, kind of a medium score. It was nicely done. Maybe he's taking a note from Bino as Gony Zubizarreta going up into the lip.
I mean, let's watch this first turn. Beautiful entry into this wave, comes up into the corner and just perfectly arcs through that first turn. I mean, that was a
great turn.
Really nice turn. And he almost looks a little heavier to me. Maybe he's put on a little weight, but beautiful surfing right there. I mean, this turn, look at this bottom turn, top turn combo on the inside corner here at Sunset. I mean, that was just really fun to watch. Nice, clean surfing.
Gem. And he gets rewarded a 6.27. Here goes Bediamol. Surfer from Maui. Snapping up into the lip. Quick in and out.
Create a little bit more drama.
A little more excitement. Like Olamana Eleogram just attempted to do straight into oblivion. That was heavy.
And it makes our job easier too, right?
Exactly. Here we go. Logan Bediamol. It's going to be considered dark horse threat in this heat. But he's definitely surfing with a lot of confidence. You know, he's going up against Gony Zubizarreta, who's a QS vet. Ethan Ewing is a world junior champ. Ethan again could find a good line straight off the bottom. And just not finding the section that he wanted. I wouldn't have minded a big hack right there. I don't want to feel like I'm piling it on here. Again, we just know what he's capable of, and we want to see it. Gony Zubizarreta now could have a good line through the inside here. Carves it up mid-face. Nice open face carve for Gony. Back to the whitewater, and he's out. 7:40 to go. As you look at Logan Bediamol.
On a smaller one, frothy but clean. Gets a nice little turn right there to set up. Comes back into the lip line for another sweep to the corner. A soft little cut back on the inside to finish, but pretty solid. Look at this wave. He could have somehow hooked it up under that lip. Look at his spit right there. That would have been an incredible tube ride. And then the rest of the wave kind of ran away from him, so he got out of it. Look at that thing, just hucking. Wow. There are some beautiful waves coming in out here at Sunset Beach right now.
Ethan has had success here in the past. He was last year's Vans Triple Crown Rookie of the Year.
Gony
knows what it takes.
Got himself a gem as well. Look at this face card right here. Trying to get some scoring potential up there on the 8-foot boards. Now they're out there on 6'10", 7'0", so you can see him falling out of the sky into the bowl, but being able to maneuver on the face more radically so they can turn back down into the bowl. They can go from A to B much faster. They can surf vertically, which is really hard to do on a really big board at Sunset Beach.
So you would have to think surfer who was out here in the 60s would be looking at where these guys are taking off going, what are you doing in there? But you're going to get pounded.
And the turns that they're doing, these guys are getting away with some crazy maneuvers, but beautiful sweep turns like that in the corner. Ethan Ewing looking on point out here at Sunset Beach. Rookie of the Year last year for the Vans Triple Crown, which is a solid notch on your belt.
And Logan Bediamol, the surfer out of Maui, starting to turn it on as well.
Sitting in the number 2 spot right now, hot on his heels. Gony, he's going to be looking for something.
And it comes down to this. We've got 3 minutes to go. Olamana Eleogram with priority. Steep, deep, trying to get around this section. With that, hey, Ethan Ewing. Consistent throughout that heat. Gets a 5.33 and a 6.27. He will move on. Don't call him a dark horse. Logan Bediamol in second place.